I'd like to welcome you to National Technical Letter of Intent Signing Day.
Today, you're taking a step forward, a step toward becoming a maker and fixer essential to our nation and our way of life.
By choosing career and technical education, you're joining a community of innovators and problem solvers.
We want to wish you the best of luck and pass along the congratulations on the choices you're making today and the future successes you're going to achieve.
That success starts today as you embark on this exciting new educational journey in CTE.
Congratulations on participating in this year's National Signing Day for Career and Technical Education.
Welcome to National Signing Day and to your very bright future.
I want to congratulate you on making this important decision.
And I want to thank all the participating colleges for joining us on this very, very special day, recognizing students from all across this United States of the value and the nobleness of technical education.
This was an idea about how to engage directly with young people and bring them into great career fields.
And this event celebrates and recognizes the critical importance of career and technical education.
Today you're signing with a school that's going to prepare you for the quickly changing world of work.
This commitment to become the next generation of skilled professionals places you on the forefront of innovation.
This certificate or degree and the certifications you earn will be the proof your future employer needs to know you'll get the job done right.
You'll not only be ready for the first job, but on a journey for a very successful career.
The educational journey you are starting out on today will not only help you and your family,
but it's also important to your community and to the nation as a whole.
Today, we celebrate your commitment to become part of that great American legacy.
Congratulations to the schools, instructors, and family members supporting each student as they embark on this first step in what I know will be a rewarding and meaningful career.
We are here as industry partners to cheer you on. We're so excited to be part of your journey.
Thank you for participating in this important day.
I'm delighted today to join NC3, congratulating students who are signing today for challenge and opportunity tomorrow.
Hope has a face. Today that hope begins. Congratulations to all of you. What a great day this is.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Smathers, and I have the pleasure of being Dean here at Washburn Tech. Welcome to the 2026 National Technical Letter of Intent Signing Day, an event that began here at Washburn Tech 13 years ago. To our incoming students, you are making a commitment to your education that can change the course of your life. Together, we honor and celebrate your decision to pursue a technical career. Today, we join more than 80 technical colleges around the country now, recognizing the incoming students who will soon fill vital roles in our workforce. Many of our business and industry partners are in desperate need of workers with high-quality technical skills. Together, we're recruiting students, training students, and strengthening our community. The opportunities for you today, today's signees, are incredible. Please take advantage of them. Your future is bright. At this time, I'd like to recognize some of our Washburn partners. Dr. Danny Wade, Provost for Faculty Development and Student Issues. Dr. Stephen Terry, Vice President of Strategic Enrollment Management. Dr. Chaz Havens, Assistant Dean of Instructional Services here at Washburn Tech. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to Clark Coco, who you saw in the video, former Dean of Washburn Tech and that person who actually created the National Technical Letter of Intent Signing Day, which, as you heard earlier, is now being run by 80 different colleges. We're privileged to have him join us today, and Clark, thank you very much for being here. Next, if you're an elected official, a community leader, education or business partner, would you please stand and be recognized? We appreciate you being here to encourage and welcome our next class of Ichabods. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. We'd also like to thank our signing day business and industry sponsors. who helped make this day possible. We have representatives here from Mars, VDC Specialist, HDR, and Davin Electric Inc. Would you please stand and be recognized? We'd like to thank you and your companies for help make this day possible. Let's give them a round of applause. Next, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce Dr. Danny Wade, the Associate Provost of Faculty Development and Professor of English Education at Washburn University, where he has taught for over 18 years. In addition to supporting and mentoring faculty, as an Associate Provost, Dr. Wade is also the coordinator of Washburn's English Education program. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Wade.
Good morning. Dean Smathers, thank you for the warm welcome and introduction. Again, I'm Danny Wade, Associate Provost for Faculty Development, and today is a special day, and I'm truly honored to be here to celebrate all of you, our Washburn Tech students, on your signing day. This moment represents a decision, a commitment, and a belief in your own potential. On behalf of Washburn University and Washburn Tech, congratulations on choosing a pathway that leads directly to opportunity, purpose, and impact. You are signing on to programs that matter, programs that respond to real needs in our community and our region. Whether you are entering automotive technology, construction and electrical trades, welding, healthcare programs like nursing or medical assisting, culinary arts, information technology, cosmetology, or advanced manufacturing, you are preparing for careers that keep our communities running, growing, and thriving. The skills you are choosing to develop are not abstract. They are essential. Our employers are looking for exactly what you're training to become. Skilled technicians, problem solvers, builders, caregivers, and innovators. The workforce needs you now more than ever. And Washburn Tech exists to meet that need by preparing students who are job ready, confident, and highly trained. I also want to recognize our instructors and staff. Your expertise, dedication, and commitment to student success are at the heart of this institution. You don't just teach technical skills, you mentor, encourage, and help students see what they are capable of achieving. Thank you for the role you play in shaping the future workforce. One of Washburn Tech's greatest strengths is our strong partnerships with local businesses, healthcare providers, and industry leaders. These partnerships ensure that what students learn in the classroom and lab aligns with what employers need on the job. Because of those relationships, our students gain hands-on experience, industry credentials, and clear pathways from education to employment. Students, today you are not signing up for a program. You are signing up for a future. You are choosing to invest in yourselves, your families, and your communities. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we are excited to walk alongside you as you take this next step. Congratulations to each of you, and welcome to Washburn Tech. The future you are building starts today. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wade. So we have a great program for you today, and I'm pleased to turn things over to our MC, Bruce Steinbrock. Currently, Bruce serves as the Director of Broadcast Development at Advisors Excel. But as most of you know, Bruce has a long history with Washburn University. Most recently, he serves as the Assistant Athletic Director at Washburn and was the voice of the Ichabods for many years. And when you hear him, you'll recognize that. We are fond of referring to Bruce as Tech's Master of Ceremonies, as he has been the voice of signing day since its inception back in 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Bruce Steinbrock and Assistant Dean Chaz Havens, who will be helping introduce instructors and business partners today.
And I do have this guy right here, Clark Coco, to thank for that. Clark remembered listening to me all the years that he was traveling on a bus with a basketball team, and that dawned in his mind, why can't we, in tech education, sign a letter of intent just like student athletes get the opportunity to do and get recognized? And that was his brainchild. And here we are, 13 years later, still doing it. So my challenge is, when we celebrate 15 years in just 2 years, and I know this is being carried, these cameras up here, this is awesome. We used to have cameras right there in the middle that took up seating. So this is on some live platforms on social media. I want Mike Rowe to come to Topeka, Kansas. If you want to talk about the voice of tech education, it's that guy. And if you listen to his podcast, he champions this space all the time. But he championed the other day, he got my attention, because he talked about Skills USA starting a national signing day. Well, that signing day started here. So I think Mike needs to make, he can take my job for the day. I am giving it to him. To be the voice of Tech Signing Day, where it all started. So we welcome you. We won't take any more time. We want to get through this. We have nearly 200 students signing today with us here at Washburn Tech. This is so awesome. We will start, and Chaz will help me. You have your microphone?
Yes, sir, I do. That's for good and bad.
Do I have to call you Doc or?
Chaz is great.
Okay. All right. He's my color guy. You know, I used to do play-by-play, so he did describe the action on the field.
Yeah.
Which is that. So students, when you come up, you see a hat. I want you to don that hat. You've got your shirt on. I want you to proudly put on that Washburn Tech hat, and then you'll sign your letter of intent. In between, we will allow those students to go, and parents of those students can exit with their student to go on the tour here. So we'll pause just briefly in between to allow those parents to go on those tours with your students if you desire to do so. So we're going to start with industrial machine and machine tech. We've got 9 signees.
Yeah, that is correct. This is kind of like that program like Prince. It used to be known as Advanced Systems Technology. We were able to get the name changed to Industrial Machine Maintenance Technology. But this is a program that goes out to like Mars, Bimbo Bakery, Frito-Lay, that type of stuff. It works in those factory settings, keeping those machines running. So we actually did a survey recently, and we found out this is one of the highest wage programs we have here coming out. So these students are setting themselves up for a really good career coming out here.
All right, fellas, go ahead and open your folders, sign your letter of intent, and you're signing on for your future here at Washburn Tech. And you think, again, there's industry partners right here in Topeka that will benefit from this program, but other programs across the state and the region. But obviously, we love the fact that we're educating the workforce right here in our city.
Exactly. We even had to introduce the FAME program here to get more students in because it's such a demand for this. So this program is actually moving up north in our new space, and we'll have expanded space and capabilities.
Yeah, we'll have a soft opening for that in June, so be making sure that you're paying attention. We'd love to have Topeka turn out for that soft opening in June for the new North Campus. Go ahead and don your hats, and let's welcome the first round to Washburn Tech of Industrial Machine and Maintenance Tech. If you go ahead and exit to your left, and again, they're going to head on to their tour. If parents are wanting to take that tour with them, please feel free to do so. And we have a great staff. They'll refill the table with hats and pens just to make sure everybody has what they need. So great staff here at Washburn Tech. We really appreciate all their help throughout the day.
Well, you know we take care of machinery here, so we just got to run like a nice oiled machine and get everybody in and going.
All right, next up is Auto Collision.
So I like to say this program's the one that makes my car look pretty after I make a mistake.
Yes.
But they actually...
Yeah, we hope you don't have to use it, but we all understand you have to use it.
Exactly. But this program also does a lot of good work in the community with recycled rides.
Yes.
And they take cars that are right there at that damaged place. And I'll let you talk real fast.
Yeah. Go ahead and sign your, open your folder and sign your letter of intent. Now, tell me about that, recycled rides, because I know this has been a program, the unveiling of that recycled ride and being able to gift it to someone has turned into a...
If I remember correctly, we were the first one in the nation to give out a car from the high school type of programs. But so far, we have given out 35 cars to community members over the last 10 years.
How about that? That is awesome. Let's welcome our auto collision students to Washburn Tech.
They also go to Skills USA and compete on the national stage every year. We have some going this year down to Atlanta to compete.
Awesome. If you'll exit to your left,
come on, guys.
Gentlemen. And again, parents that want to go on that tour, feel free to join them, and then other parents can fill in to our seating area as you're needing. Next up, we're going to have 2 rounds of this signing class, Automotive Service Technician. Automotive Service Technician, come on down.
Yeah, I mean, this group is very much in need out there in the community right now. I mean, with the new cars, the new computers and everything coming on board, it's not where I can go work on it underneath my shade tree anymore. Changing oil, I got to take to guys to get fixed nowadays.
Absolutely. Hey, go ahead and sit down and open your folder and sign your letter. You know, the thing about this, as you talk about, I mean, cars that have become so much more, I mean, you basically have a computer screen in the console of your car. It's got cameras. There's so much technology that has to be run. So these young folks continue to have to push what they're training on. It's not just about changing the oil and making sure everything's great. Yes, you still need to do that, but now you have cars that are also electronic and battery powered, and they don't change the oil in those. So go ahead and don your hats.
Yeah, and they actually work with their ASE certification, so they are right there ready to go.
Which is awesome. Let's welcome our first round of Automotive Service Technicians to Washburn Tech. If you'll exit to your left.
On this way, guys.
Again, parents can join them on their tour. Parents might just pull the car into the bay while they're on the tour and say, "Hey, can I get an oil change? Let's go."
Well, they're just starting, so I don't know if I'd go quite yet. But
well, they've got
give them a couple times.
They got students in there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Can pull that off. You know, it's like practical application while you're taking a tour.
I will say that's one of the perks these students have. They do get to work on their vehicles if they have their homework done on time.
Yes, you got to tweak the cam.
Exactly.
All right, this is our second round of Automotive Service Technicians. So go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent.
So we did talk about the recycled rides and how that program's done in auto collision. This is the other half of that program. This is the side that makes sure that that vehicle is ready to go mechanically, not just looks well on it. So they have helped with those 35 cars to get them out in that community. And these students that work on that recycled ride are actually the ones that chooses the community member with the Help United Way for who it goes to.
Wow, how about that? The students get to help choose who that car goes to. That is awesome, and it obviously grows their pride when they get to hand those keys over. Let's welcome again, don your hats, welcome our second round of Automotive Service Technicians to Washburn Tech. You can go ahead and exit to your left. Again, parents can head on with their students on the tour.
Congratulations, guys. Glad to have you guys here. Glad to have you all here. Congratulations, guys.
Our next round of signees is in cabinet and millwork.
This is a program that's really gone through a renaissance in the last year with our new instructor. He has taken that program, and it's not really building the cabinets for the house anymore. It's really that manufacturing side of it. So he's been working with industry partners to get some really high-tech equipment in there. I think we've got a donation of $100,000 CNC that got added into that program, but he's been working really hard to get it up to where we're seeing the manufacturing right now.
Go ahead and open your folders and sign your letter of intent. And the thing is, I mean, you talk about, yes, cabinets in the home, but in the workplace, but also just the manufacturing of that. I have a good friend whose father started a basically cabinet making business in Salina, and it's still thriving, and they're shipping all over the United States with that with those cabinets, and they use that technology and use these students.
That is correct. They also get to work with the toy build for I can't think of the name of it. Toys for Tots. Yes, thank you. I should know that. But they get to help build those products every year in December, and they give out, I think it was like 1,000 toys or something like that, roughly.
Yeah.
So
go ahead and don your hats. We welcome you to Washburn Tech. We'll ask you to step up and head to your left, and we will allow those parents to head out. That is cabinet and millwork. And we welcome you to Washburn Tech, and thanks for joining us on National Technical Letter of Intent Signing Day. Our next round of signees, construction technology.
Yeah, I always can call this one carpentry, but yeah, give them a round of applause. But it really is much more than carpentry in that side. They learn everything they can about building houses, building those structures, putting doors, windows up, floors, all that type of stuff. And as we know in this market right now, housing is such an important need.
No doubt. Go ahead and open your folders and sign your letter of intent. You know, Chaz, and you think about this. People want to hold on to the, a lot of people are saying, this is where I want to live. Now I want to improve it. If COVID did anything, it taught us the space in which we live, we can elevate and improve. And again, it's leaning on people in this industry that can then improve, what you want to do about your home. And they're learning that skill right here at Washburn Tech.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead and don your hats. Let's welcome our next round of students, this time in construction technology. Come on to your left, fellas, and we'll let your parents head out for a tour.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Well, if you put in a hard day's work, you have to eat, right? Well, our next signees are in culinary arts.
Yeah, this is definitely the sweet program. Let me just put it that way. But yeah, they do a great job. They also send people to nationals and Skills USA almost every single year.
And bring home awards. Oh, yeah. Not just send, but win.
Yeah, if you guys are taking tours around, you see banners hanging up in the shops and classrooms. Those are Skills USA banners to represent the people they've won at state and national.
Yeah, go ahead and sign your letter of intent if you would. And great faculty. You'll see faculty and business industry leaders lining up behind these folks today. So if you see some people, that it's either faculty or those who are in the industry here in our region that are helping support us here at Washburn Tech.
Bruce, are you trying to get free food? You're also talking about faculty when Culinary comes up.
Do I look like I've missed many meals? Come on.
I get that.
All right, let's welcome our student to Culinary Arts. He's going to feed America. Love it.
Come on this way.
All right. Next up. Okay. Well,
we got an echo here.
Yes.
There's so much of a need for cabinet mill that we're signing them up in the hallway.
Yes, that's good. Cabinet and millwork. Come on down. Go ahead and sign your letter of intent.
But yeah, I mean, they do a great job making those cabinets look well. I mean, they start off on the little tiny checkerboard thing, and then
I remember working with wood in 8th grade in shop class. And I made a corner shelf, which I still have. Right?
It's still hanging. That's the question.
That's questionable.
Yeah.
It's still together. That's all.
Mine was firewood, but that's okay.
All right, let's welcome our cabinet and millwork student here to Washburn Tech. Go ahead and don your hat and come on to your left.
Come on this way. Right down this way. Good job, man.
Now, anybody that drives a diesel vehicle knows that the price of diesel has gone up recently, right? Hopefully that will come back down, but these folks are going to make sure that your diesel machines are running top shape. Yeah. Diesel technology, this is the round of students for Washburn Tech.
One of two groups here coming through. Yeah, they work on everything from over the road to construction vehicles. I mean, everything. What is it, like 90% of everything we touch is moved on truck on one way.
Rail is diesel.
Diesel.
Obviously, over the road trucking is diesel, and the heavy construction diesel. So go ahead and sign your letters of intent if you would. But you, again, you got to keep them running. I mean, manufacturing wants those machines to last, so you have to maintain them. You have to have people that understand what they're doing.
If they don't make 1,000,000 miles, they don't want it.
Exactly. Go ahead and don your hats. Let's welcome our first round of diesel technology students to Washburn Tech.
Come on this way, guys.
And again, if you're a parent of one of those students that just signed, you can head on the tour with them. Let's welcome in. Are we still diesel?
We're still
that's
diesel.
What I thought. Diesel technology. So again, a good crew. Total of 16 signing with us here.
And I will say we do have a lot of great industry partners for all of our programs, but this one definitely has a very supportive advisory group that's helping them make sure that these students are coming out ready to go in that workplace, and they're even adjusting the curriculum a little bit to try to make it even that much better. So they're always working on that stuff.
Go ahead and sign your letter of intent if you would.
They also, from my understanding, the first semester they get like 32 industry recognized credentials just in the first semester alone.
Already knocked out.
Yeah, I mean, that just fills up your resume.
Yes, absolutely. All right, don your hats, and let's welcome our next round of diesel technology students to Washburn Tech.
On this way, guys. Go right out back.
And again, if you're a parent of one of these students that have just signed, you can head on the tour with them. We thank all of our parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and friends of family that have joined us here in supporting these students on National Technical Letter of Intent Signing Day. Well, if you're in the workforce and you have children, you have to have childcare. Our next round of signees are early childhood education.
Yeah, if we ever go out and talk in the community about the needs, this is always one of the hottest topics, is we need child care out there to take care of those kids while we're at work.
Well, and I see it every day. As the dean said, I work at Advisors XL, and we have a young workforce, that is growing the population here in Topeka. And I hear the needs of child care from my coworkers, and so appreciate all these youngsters stepping up and do that. Go ahead and open your folder, sign your letter of intent.
One really cool thing about this program is they are very involved in apprenticeships right now. So these students will have the chance to go out, work in the field, in the child care facilities, make money while they're a student, and be set up with those skills as they come out here.
Mom and Dad, did you hear that? Make money while they're a student.
It's always a great thing.
Yes. They can put gas in the car. They can buy dinner once in a while when you go out, right?
I got to figure that one out.
Go ahead and don your hats, and we welcome our early childhood education students to Washburn Tech.
Come on, Stephen, come on. Take your hats with you.
And again, if you're a parent, you can head on that tour with your student.
Welcome to Tech, y'all.
Thank you again for joining us here.
Welcome.
Well, the next round of signees is in demand. We're going to have 3 groups, starting our first group with electrical technology. Come on in.
Hey, it's really easy to say this program has a buzz about it. I mean, it's just right there. I had to put it there. But no, this is all
for the puns, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't get paid for them. They're free.
I'll give you $1 later.
Yeah, all right. This program also is one of the ones moving up north, and it's such a need for this program that we've actually expanded it and doubled the space for this electrical technology program up there up north.
Go ahead and open your folders and sign your letter of intent if you would, please. And so again, these students will be the first in the new space in the North Topeka campus for Washburn Tech. They'll get the chance to be the first ones to use that equipment and learn in that space. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're going to grow so much space there and all that type of stuff. They also do compete in Skills USA and sent somebody to nationals last year to compete on that stage in electrical tech.
All right, if you would don your hats and exit to your left, Let's welcome our first round of electrical technology students to Washburn Tech.
Come on this way, guys. You gotta love the chairs. Good to see you. Come on this way. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh, look at that. I love the swag now breaking out. Washburn Tech Mom. I love it. That's awesome. That's the next round of thing we have to do. Washburn Tech Mom and Dad. That's cool.
Parent signing day?
Yes. 100%. But again, this is our next round. If you go ahead and open your folders and sign your letter of intent for electrical technology. But if there's anything that Mike wrote, again, talks about, these students leave college with little or no debt, and they are in the workforce faster than really anybody else.
And really thanks to the Kansas Senate and some of the funding opportunities we have with Excel and CTE and also with the Kansas Promise, it is so affordable to come here and sign. So really when the parent signing day, it's not signing that check.
Right.
It's going the other direction and being able to get them out there in that workforce.
Which is awesome. And then into the workforce and actually doing what they're going to do. Go ahead and don your hats. And let's welcome our next round of students in electrical technology to Washburn Tech.
Guys, come on this way.
We have one more round of electrical technology students. Again, if you're a parent of one of these students, you can exit with your student and go on the tour and check out all of the things going on. Now, of course, you'll have to come this summer to that open house to see the new space that your students will be having the opportunity to learn and grow in here in Topeka. This is the next round, the final round of the electrical technology students here at Washburn Tech. So go ahead and sit down, open your folders, and sign your letter of intent if you would.
Yeah, I got to say, this class definitely has some weird experiments. I happened to walk in here a few days ago, seeing our instructor that's up here right now, talking about how thermal expansion works and all this other stuff and how in a nuclear system, because they even talk about the distribution sides of it and all that stuff, the safety side of that. So he was exploding a water bottle with some vinegar and baking soda, I believe. But they also do some things with Tesla coils. I mean, they have some fun in there.
Yeah, I like it. Let's welcome the final round of electrical technology signees here at Washburn Tech. You go ahead and don your hats, and then head to your left, and we'll let you head on your tour. And again, parents can head on with their student to their tour here today. All right, our next signees are Emergency Medical Response Foundations of Healthcare EMR.
So this is our emergency medical responder group. So they are really getting into the basics of the emergency medical side and how to respond to those emergencies.
You bet. And if you'd go ahead, once you sit down, open your folder, grab your letter of intent and sign away. And again, any community, I mean, this is something that you don't want to think about, but when you're in an emergency, you want to know that you have this. And obviously, the more that we can train these folks and help in emergency response of all kind. You know, the one thing I heard the other day, the one thing that those, you know, maybe they become a firefighter at some point in time, but obviously you're a first responder, is dealing with electrical cars. They've had to change up how they, if an electrical car is involved in an accident, how they administer things there. Or again, what medication somebody is on. So these folks train on all of those things in emergency response. Let's welcome the Emergency Medical Response Foundations of Healthcare EMR to Washburn Tech. And the next round, and again, if you're a student of these folks, you can head on the tour with them, and we appreciate you joining us here today and hope you enjoy your tour. Next up is EMT and Advanced EMT. And again, a more emergency response. And Chaz, you know, the one thing, and I don't know if this young lady's still here, I was walking in with somebody today who said she came to Washburn Tech and graduated in 15 years ago, and she was 48 at the time. And so again, being able to elevate your skills, right? You can do that here at Tech. So it's traditional and non-traditional students.
Exactly. There's no deadline on when you come to school.
100%.
Like that.
Go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent. And that's the beauty of tech education. If there is a skill you want to gain while you're in the workforce and you're thinking, man, I'd like to do something else, but I don't have that skill, you can come and, again, in a shorter period of time than earning a 4-year degree, you can gain that skill and head to what it is that you want to do.
Exactly. I mean, just a personal experience, my mom changed her career from funding and all that type of stuff, nonprofit, into an LPN when she was 65 years old.
Wow.
I mean, she went through and did that change.
If you go ahead and don your hats, head to your left, and we welcome our new EMT and Advanced EMT students to Washburn Tech.
Right this way? Right back there. Good. Welcome to Tech.
Congratulations. Welcome. Congrats.
Cosmo.
Next up, we have Cosmetology. Welcome Cosmetology here to Washburn Tech. And this is always a field that's in demand, and this is also a path that will head to the new North Campus.
Exactly. That June 12th, that's going to be the soft opening for the Cosmo side of it. So if you need to get your hair done, your nails done, or anything like that, come watch the ribbon cutting and just hang out and get that stuff taken care of.
Perfect. Get a fresh cut.
Exactly.
Go ahead and open your folders and sign your letter of intent. And you think, again, obviously we've occupied the 20, I say we.
I seen you there.
The 29th Street campus for a while. But again, now this is Washburn space and continuing to grow this program. And again, just add new amenities to what they're going to learn.
Exactly. They're gaining a lot of space in their new area so that they actually can spread out some, have more area. They're getting more booths. They're getting 2 aesthetic rooms instead of 1. So, I mean, they are gaining a lot of space to be able to have more side of that.
So let's welcome our cosmetology students to Washburn Tech. Go ahead and don your hats. I know it's not always the thing you want to do is don them. I got my hair done today.
Hold your hats.
Yeah, you can hold it.
All right, come on.
Yes, come on to your left.
I mean, it makes sense with cosmetology to not mess up the hair. Welcome to Tech.
All right, our next round of students, Foundations of Healthcare CNA, which is Certified Nurse Aide.
Exactly. This is, go ahead, yeah, round of applause.
Now, we're over the next, this path, there's Foundations of Healthcare, CNA, and CMA, and then Phlebotomy. We have a total of 53 students.
Oh, yeah, it's in demand. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, no doubt. So if you go ahead and open your folder, once you've been able to sit down, go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent. And again, if you're a parent coming in, please find a seat as we're trying to obviously make sure everybody can see their student sign here today. And it is being carried live, so you can wave at the camera as you go by. You know, it used to be, again, we had a camera platform, and now because of technology, I'm sure the students wired this all up, and the professors were there helping them, and you got everything ship-shape.
I'm sure they were graduates.
Yeah. Go ahead and don your hats, and we welcome you to Washburn Tech in Foundations of Healthcare CNA.
Go ahead and come on this way.
And we have, as I said, there's 53 students in this path, so we're going to be a few rounds of this. And again, it's CNA, CMA, and phlebotomy that are all parts of Foundations of Healthcare. In fact, I just gave blood the other day, so maybe you trained on your phlebotomy here at Washburn Tech.
More than likely in this community, they probably came through here on one side of it, yes.
Go ahead and open your folder once you've had a chance to be seated and sign your letter of intent.
I will say the CNA program also serves as an entryway into our nursing programs here at Washburn Tech. So
in fact, I have my next door neighbor who is a junior in high school, already has her CNA, and so she is working forward. She was able to come here to Washburn Tech and get that CNA, and her mom is a nurse, so again, her path that she wants to take is definitely there. All right, don your hats once you've signed your letter, and we welcome our next round of Foundations of Healthcare, CNA, CMA, and Phlebotomy to Washburn Tech. Just give a round of applause to our staff, making sure those hats are out there and the pens and keeping everybody going. Appreciate the quick, efficient process. Gotta have a pen.
Got to have a pen for signing day.
Yes.
They were migrating down as
well, you can take your pen. That's
claim them, right.
what it's there for. Go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent as we welcome you here to Washburn Tech. But the fact that you see this many students going into Foundations of Healthcare, folks, that should give you, again, a sense of, okay, that next generation of nurses and people who are going into the medical field are coming. They are coming.
I was going to say, these students go out and do clinicals out at the long-term care facilities, and really, when they're there, the staff is trying to recruit them because they are so desperate for that help in our seniors, our elders, and that type of stuff, and that care.
100%. We are an aging population. If you realize, Gen X turned 60 this year. First year of Gen X, 60. Yeah. Welcome to that.
I think you're canceled next year now. I think we're done.
Exactly. All right, go ahead and don your hats, and we welcome our next round of Foundations of Healthcare, CNA, CMA, and Phlebotomy to Washburn Tech.
And my wife actually teaches a CNA. That's one of the things she reminds him of is, do you want to be the person that's taking care of you like this? So they want that, connect them to what they're doing. Don't forget your papers.
Don't forget that letter of intent. Mom and Dad want to frame that. Put that in the scrapbook.
Exactly.
This is our next round of Foundations in Healthcare, CNA, CMA, and Phlebotomy. Let's welcome them up. Once you've had a chance to take a seat, go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent. You know, the thing, and I've told this every year for 13 years now, luckily we have a new crowd every year, except for the, the folks who lead. My mom was a 40-year career nurse. She just passed. Now, we have a scholarship at Washburn in her name. And so, again, maybe one of these students will get my mom's scholarship at Washburn. But it's an industry that my family holds near and dear to our heart. And so seeing, again, another round of youngsters wanting to get into this field is very inspiring.
And it's a great pathway into it.
Absolutely. Go ahead and don your hats. Get that picture moment here. And let's
hold your hats if you want.
Welcome. Our next round of Foundations of Healthcare, CNA, CMA, and Phlebotomy to Washburn Tech.
All right, come on this way. We're going to go right back here.
As we said, we had 43 or 53 students. So this is the next round and the final round of Foundations in Healthcare, CNA, CMA, Phlebotomy.
And I love the fact that they're so excited to be here to sign, and this had to be here to sign.
And again, from all across the region, I mean, all of the high schools that are represented here today, not here in just Shawnee County, but Jackson County, Jefferson County, Osage County that come up for this signing day. It's become things that they look forward to.
And really, we got to thank our education partners for that.
100%.
Busing them here, transporting them here, getting them here to help with the signing day.
Absolutely. Go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent, if you would, please.
There's so many CNAs, I'm running out of things to say about CNAs, just to be honest. I mean, but they do so much stuff in that long-term.
We used all our notes, folks.
I mean, they help transport them, they help them get food, they help all that type of stuff. I mean, they help with those day-to-day activities that people need.
Go ahead and don your hats, come to your left, and let's welcome our final round of Foundations of Healthcare, CNA to Washburn Tech.
Come on this way.
We'll let our table attendants get their items placed. And again, if you're a parent, you can head on with your student for your tour. And we have medical assistants.
Yes, this is
our next round.
This is our new program.
Yeah. Tell me about it. What is the
So
new?
this is an add-on to our CNA program type of a thing. So they come in and then they move into a 3-semester program. And I'm going to actually have Pam talk a little bit about it, some of
Perfect.
the skills that they do in this.
Yeah, the medical assistant program is a new program that's just starting in August. And when they earn their certificate, they will be working in the clinics, assisting physicians and the nurses in the clinics with procedures, labs, rooming, assessment, etc. So this is a high need job here in the Topeka region. So they should be good to go once they get their clinicals and their certification completed.
Awesome. You go ahead and sign your letter of intent. That's awesome. Medical assistant, and shoot, they might be inspired to be an APRN someday, or again, maybe go to med school and become a doctor.
Once again, all of our stuff here really progresses on if they wanted to go on in their careers, but it's also a great place to make money on that side of it.
And of course, Washburn has a very strong nursing program and continuing to grow there. Go ahead and don your hats, and let's welcome our medical assistant program students to Washburn Tech.
On this way.
All right, our next round is phlebotomy. We have one group of phlebotomists. And again, if you give blood, you should, if you have the opportunity to do so. I know some people are freaked out by needles, but every 56 days you can donate. Now, I am O-neg, so I am a universal donor, and I take advantage of this.
You're O-neg, I'm chicken. When I walk down the hall, I got garlic on and everything else because I call them vampires because they're always trying to search for blood.
All right.
But
They need practice.
They are definitely needed as far as that side goes.
They need practice. Go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent. But again, it's you just know it is a need. Obviously, blood is something that keeps us alive, and so. If you have the opportunity, you can give every 56 days. That means you can give 6 times a year. And I'm approaching 7 gallons, so, keep it going.
That's impressive. I think I've hit like 3 gallons. I'm not even close to yours.
But you have the garlic on while you're
exactly.
doing it.
Just try to keep them away.
All right. Let's go ahead and don your hats, and then you can come to your left. And we welcome our phlebotomists to Washburn Tech.
Right back here.
Well, the next round, I was heavily involved in last year, as I told you, Chaz. HVAC, who needs one of those? Yeah, everybody. Yes.
I'm very glad to have it in this room right now. I'll say that.
I mean, I was talking Sears 7, all the stuff last year because I was going through buying a new HVAC. I bought a 97% efficient unit from a company right here in town, and again, having folks that come in and install it, my old unit was out, my new unit was in. I think they started at 8 o'clock and they were gone by 1:30, 2 o'clock. I mean, it was boom. They were on to the next job.
And with technology, that 97% is already obsolete like 3 days later.
I know. It's all right. It's kind of like a car. You drive it off the lot. Well, congratulations. Exactly. There's a better one coming behind you. But HVAC is something that is desperately needed. Again, if you've gone to work and the HVAC is broken, you're wondering what the heck. If you come home and it's not working, you're wondering what the heck.
Exactly, and that's represented by having our trained representative back here behind it with our industry partner to represent exactly how much they need it.
We again, great industry partners, and Kevin's been with us since the inception, haven't you? Yeah, Kevin Ward from Train and just really appreciate the partnerships that we have built over the years here for Washburn Tech. Go ahead and don your hats. Let's welcome our HVAC students to Washburn Tech.
And I think there's even an R on there for refrigeration. So
okay, well, there you go, HVACR. Go ahead and head to your left if you would. Again, if you're a parent of one of these students, you can head on with your student to the tour and enjoy getting to check out. And that's another one, Chaz. I mean, you talk about there's computer technician parts inside of those HVAC systems. So It's not just nuts and bolts and worrying about a gas line and this. I mean, there's a lot of technical parts of a new HVAC.
And a lot of math.
Oh my gosh.
They have to figure out that airflow and everything.
I was in communications, radio, and television. Math was the least of my concerns. All right, Graphics Tech is our newest signees that are signee. Go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent. Graphics Technology.
So, I mean, really, anything you look at has been designed by Graphics Technology, man. We got our logos up everywhere that was designed by those.
We employ a lot of graphic folks at AE. Again, it's a need. There's so many things. Website development, there's a lot of graphic technology that goes into so much of what we do in our industry from our media standpoint.
And Joseph's taken the program to a whole new level where they're starting to have to design logos around 3D objects, not just around flat things. So he's taking it up to that next level.
Well, this is a friend of mine, so Miss Akagi, go ahead and don your hat if you would. And welcome to Washburn Tech in Graphics Technology. Known Sarah since she was born.
Right back this way. Right back here.
Next up is Information Systems Technology.
Now, this is a group that makes all that disappearing of the cameras work for us because it's all network-based, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of cabling. Cat 5.
And I'll tell you what, when my computer crashes, they're the ones that call because they get that thing up and running. Like, usually it's something I did. But
go ahead and, yeah, usually it is always something that we do, right? Hey, you got to turn it on first. Oh, okay, that's a good point. Go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent. That's always the fun one. Well, have you done this? No.
all I ever get is turn it off, turn it back on.
Yeah, the old whacking it doesn't really work, does it?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That used to be the way you fix it. Just whack it a couple of times. It'll come back to life.
It's like the old Nintendo you had to blow on to get the game to work. But no, these guys,
you're dating
yeah,
yourself.
Generation X, like you were talking about. But no, they do a lot.
I was there for the Pong days, so
But yeah, they go into Cisco networking. They do all that type of stuff. They learn how to rebuild computers.
And more industry partners that will help.
Industry partners are out there looking for these jobs heavily.
Go ahead and don your hats, and let's welcome our Info Systems Technology students to Washburn Tech.
Come on this way.
And again, if you're a parent, you can head on out with your student and take that tour here at Washburn Tech and see all of the paths of learning that we have. Opportunity. Hey, he wants to sign.
Let's go.
I love it. There's the next signee. Next up is LPN, Licensed Practical Nursing and Prereqs for Nursing. So again, another path that might want to head on to university and get that nursing degree at Washburn. Go ahead and open your letter or your folder and sign your letter of intent if you would, please.
Yeah, it's that next step in that nursing program for us here. So they started with that CNA program, then they move into the LPN and learn those skills that are heavily needed in long-term care, running the floors, that type of stuff.
Yeah, it's just, again, stacking knowledge on top of knowledge until you get to that ultimate. And there is a doctoral program in nursing at Washburn.
There sure is, and we have a lot of students that work their way towards that.
All right, go ahead and don your hats if you would, please. And we welcome you to Washburn Tech in LPN, Licensed Practical Nursing and Prereqs for Nursing. You come on to your left. We'll let you take your tour.
And with the way those ladder is made with the nursing, it also allows them to get really that debt-free nursing program.
Which is always welcome.
Through it.
And again, if COVID proved anything, traveling nurses, a lot of nurses went to earn a little higher income. They would travel because there were need in other communities, larger communities, and they could make, money for a period of time and then come back to where they, were living. So it is and if you think of all of the nursing spaces, mobile nursing, My mom did all of it. She was a plant nurse. She was a nurse in a hospital. She was a nurse in a clinic. She did, home health nursing. So there's so many spaces in nursing that you can fill.
And if you want to travel, see the country, that's the way to do it.
Machine Manufacturing Tech, MMT. We have one student joining us here for signing. Go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent, if you would, please. Talk to me about machine.
This program has gotten really updated in the last few years also. They start off on manual machines, learning how to turn metal and how to do all the stuff that I would do in the wood shop. They do it with metal.
With
that
metal.
Kind of thing. They run CNCs, they run mills, and then they start learning G code and all this other stuff. And you want to talk about math? This is our most math-heavy program, I would say, because they're having to do like trigonometry and algebra and all that stuff to try to figure out speeds.
You lost me at math.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's welcome our student in MMT to Washburn Tech. You come on to your left. Let you don your hat and welcome.
Don't forget your paper.
Congratulations.
Then come on back this way. You're all good, man.
Okay.
You got a great instructor to get you through math. Don't worry about it. Didn't mean to scare you or anything like that.
All right, next up is plumbing technology. We also have one student from machine tech as well. One electrical student as well. So plumbing technology and electrical.
This is another program that if you don't want to see them, but when you need them, you want them there then.
Well, the problem is, and if you'll go ahead and sit down, and once you've taken your seat, go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent. Plumbing is one of those things, you try once, and after the third trip to the hardware store, you're like, I need to call somebody.
My wife just tells me to call somebody.
Well, I'm saying in your early days when you're vim and vigor and you're like, oh, I can fix this. This isn't going to be hard. Yeah.
And we also talk about Skills USA. This group here, or this program, is only about 4 years old, maybe 5 years old now. They've already sent somebody to nationals. To compete on that national stage. So, awesome. Our instructors are great. They get them where they need to be and get them ready for that national stage in a year.
And ready for the workforce because, again, in demand. If you think in the skilled trades, the aging population of the workforce, this would be one of those that these students, they will probably be standing at your door every day of class just because they need you that bad.
I actually had that happen. I had somebody come do my sewer, and it was one of our students that came to do it, and it was amazing.
Awesome. So let's welcome our folks in plumbing technology and our electrical folk to Washburn Tech. Go ahead and don your hats if you would, please. And come to your left, and we let the parents of these students that want to take the tour with them, you can head on out as well. And thank you for joining us here and being a part of National Tech Signing Day. Now, this next program, I'm guessing, Chaz, has got to be fairly new. Sterile processing. I don't remember this one before.
It's a few years old. I would say probably 4 years, 5 years old, just like plumbing is. But yeah, they make sure that stuff is clean when you go into surgery, and it's a whole process running the sterile processing machine, all that stuff.
Well, but you think of all of the ways, but this can also, again. There's a lot of industry here in the state. Would they also be involved in some of the, down near McPherson, there is a pharmaceutical plant that, again, very sterile environment, developing, and again, manufacturing pharmaceuticals. So go ahead and open your letter of intent and sign that if you would, please. Again, this is in sterile processing.
This program's main focus is working that surge tech side, making sure that stuff is. But yeah, those skills do transfer across the state and across the nation.
But again, it just becomes, when you think of that environment and the environment in which you work is, again, very controlled. You have to know what you're doing.
Germs in the wrong spot is a big problem.
No kidding. Let's welcome go ahead and don your hats if you would, please, and let's welcome our sterile processing students to Washburn Tech.
On this way. This way. You're going to go right out this way.
All right, our next round of students, surgical technology and prereqs. We have one student here. Thank you. Congratulations.
So yeah, this program is awesome. I've walked by it every time, and they've got
you can go ahead and sign.
Up surgery room inside of their space. They actually have 2 bays and all that type of stuff.
If you don't like giving blood, you're probably sprinting away from this place.
Nah, it's okay. I don't mind giving blood. It's just I got more things to do. No, okay. But no, they do a great job. They do stitching. They learn all that stuff. They learn how to make sure that they have the right instruments, learning all that type of stuff. And it's they also do apprenticeships, or they do workforce where they're going out working in the surgical suites.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's welcome our surgical technology and prereq student here to Washburn Tech. Go ahead and don your hat if you would, please, and you can come to your left. Well, this next path is one that, if Mike Rowe mentions welding once, he mentions it 1,000 times on his podcast, just because it is, again, an aging population of the workforce. So these are welding students here at Washburn Tech, and you think, Chaz, in fact, it was either the first or the second class. There's one young man I know that was going through tech, and his goal was to go out and weld on the bridges in California. He was doing underwater welding, where that was his goal, and so he trained here and then moved to go be able to do that.
Yeah, that underwater welding, that takes a whole special set of skills.
And not being claustrophobic.
Exactly. I don't understand it. Water and electricity welding, I just don't get it. These guys would explain it all to me and all that type of stuff.
I mean, if I arc a welder in the water, don't I get electrocuted? But apparently not, because somebody does it. But I just know it's not me.
I don't know if I trust that rubber wetsuit that much.
All right, let's welcome, go ahead and don your hats if you would, and let's welcome our welding students to Washburn Tech. Thanks for joining us for signing day.
Come on this way. We're going to go right back here. Good job, guys. Good job. Welcome to Tech. So yeah, this welding program, they also do a lot of welding certifications and credentials inside of it. And one of the things they do is they weld up a piece of metal and then apply, how many tons of force to it to see if it bends? About 1 ton of force to see if it breaks.
Nice.
So that's one of the things they do.
Hey, you got to test it, right? Go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent if you would, please. But again, an in-demand in the workforce and in-demand students coming to Washburn Tech in this path, so 2 rounds of signees.
Exactly, and we talk about our advisory boards and that type of stuff, and this is another one that's got a great advisory board that are out there looking for these students to get them in the
Well, and then again, the faculty that are continuing to learn and train and grow with the program and educating these folks to make sure that they hit the workforce running.
Exactly. They even had the industry partners coming in and doing training. I saw somebody doing that yesterday, I believe, on the press break. Came in to train our faculty on how to use it to make sure that they were given the most up-to-date information that we can.
Let's welcome our next round of welding students to Washburn Tech. If you go ahead and don your hats and then head to your left.
Come on this way. Right back here, guys.
This is our final round. Ooh. Oh, we've got an LPN student joining us. And we're going to do them at the same time? Yeah. So we'll do the AAS students and our LPN that is able to join us here. Talk about the AAS.
Our AAS, it's something really new, but it is something that's really awesome. We are able to take any of our Cert Cs or 2 of our Cert Bs, put them together, and they can go take, I think it's 12 more credit hours over at Washburn University and with Washburn Tech and get their Associate of Applied Studies. They can also then take all those credits and transfer them to a bachelor's degree at Washburn University.
Go ahead and open your folder and sign your letter of intent if you would, please.
And the cool thing is those associate degree courses are at our cost.
That's awesome. So this, folks, is our final round. Our, what was the path that we were on? The last student of LPN, yes, and also our AAS students. Please welcome them on National Letter of Intent Signing Day to Washburn Tech.
Put your hats on. If you want to. All right, come on this way.
Thank you all for joining us. Really appreciate it. Again, challenge to Mike Rowe. Get out to Washburn Tech and see what we're doing here. But thanks for joining us. Thanks to Clark Coco for starting this day, and thanks for supporting tech education.